What's going on, everybody? This is Arcade. Welcome back to the channel, and today we're taking a look at a brand new series called MCOC Quickies. Now before starting this video, I want to put out a disclaimer. This video is not a complete guide or a breakdown on Morningstar's abilities. This video is strictly for players who have just pulled this champion and want to quickly learn how to use her. That being said, let's jump into the video. So the first thing you need to know about Morningstar is that she has a persistent charge mechanic that is carried through the next fight in any quest. Now each of these charges is equal to 1 soul. Now the way you want to build these souls is by landing your special 3, which is why every time you start a fight with Morningstar, you want to start by building up to 3 bars of power. Once you land your special 3, you are going to be triggering a soul counter on you. Now this counter increases every time you deal damage to the opponent, so you can deal damage by hitting into them or hitting into their block. Once you get up to 100 on the counter, you get your first soul, and this soul is carried to the next fight. Now once Morningstar is awakened, the first fight she takes, she automatically gets 1 soul. Now this is going to reduce her ramp up time and make it really easy for us to build her up. Once we have our first soul, we move into the next fight and get our next soul. Right here, as you can see, launching a special 1 triggers a unstoppable buff on Morningstar. Now this is a unique ability that she gains when she has 2 souls. Similarly, every time she has more than 1 soul, she is going to be triggering a unique ability. As you can see, we are on our way to get our 3rd soul. Right here, we build up to our soul counter by hitting into Venom's block, and once we do have our 3rd soul, all our hits on Special 2 are going to be completely unblockable. Plus, Special 2 also nullifies all buffs while dealing extra damage. So as you can see, man, that SP2 did a lot of damage and immediately knocked Venom out. Now getting into the next fight, we are going to be repeating the same process. The first thing you want to do is build up to 3 bars of power and immediately start to steal the opponent's soul. Now we're going to evade this SP2 and hit into Cable's block or hit into him to build up our soul counter. Now once we have 4 souls with us, we get 50% perfect block chance. That's right. Once Morningstar has 4 souls, she has 50% chance to take 0 damage from blocked hits. This is a really amazing ability and one that makes Morningstar a really unique champion. Now jumping into our next fight here, we are going to be landing a heavy attack. Now on Morningstar's heavy attack, she actually triggers a power gain buff. Now the potency of the power gained is directly related to how many souls she has, which means the more souls you have, the more power you gain from this power gain buff. Which is why once you have more than 3 souls on you, you immediately want to land as many heavies as you can to get to a special 3 as quick as possible. As you can see right here, since Angela is directly taking damage via the bleed debuff on her, we automatically get our 5th soul without even having to hit too much into her. Now once Morningstar has her 5th soul ready, she has a chance to steal the opponent's opponent's life. As you can see, each of her hit has a 20% chance to steal 50% of the opponent's life based on the damage she deals. So that is really amazing too. Now moving on to our final fight here. Once Morningstar is built up, what is the mechanic that you need to follow? Well, basically, if your opponent doesn't have a lot of buffs like War Machine here, you want to stick to SP1s. SP1 is actually going to deal a lot of damage, a lot of extra energy damage to the opponent. As you will see right here, once again we drop that SP1 and it is going to be dealing a lot of extra damage via energy. So once you get to his final phase there, he is going to be triggering a lot of buffs via Empty the Clip, which is his signature ability, and that is when you want to be dropping your SP2. That SP2 is going to immediately nullify all buffs and deal a shit ton of damage in the meantime. As you're going to see right here, soon as we have 2 bars of power, boom, we immediately drop it and War Machine goes down, man. So I hope this video helped you learn how to play Morningstar. I will be putting a few highlights in the description so you don't have to watch this video 10 times over. And yeah, man, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.